What does your board think about your audit? Well, how much maybe do your board members actually know about your audit? Do they understand the basics of what an audit is and why it's important to your nonprofit? If your answer is no, it's okay, you're not alone. Actually, a recent survey of nonprofit leaders found that boards lack the basic understanding of what a financial statement audit is. So what can you do to ensure that your board is up to speed on this critical issue? Here are a few tips. Hold a board training session on auditing basics. Put it on the agenda. Schedule it on the calendar. Give them a space in the year to talk about it. Number two, make sure your board members are involved in the audit process. Through number three, use the data from your audit or the financial statement report from the auditors to help direct those strategic conversations being had by your board. So let's start with defining the audit and its purpose. Well, an audit is an independent and objective financial statement analysis that really is focused on the financial data being in compliance with generally accepted accounting principles. So it's about the financial statement presentation of the financial results in accordance with generally accepted accounting principles, called GAAP for short. It's conducted by a trained professional, or really it's often a team of them that are CPAs. They have to be independent, as I mentioned, and they're going to perform a series of tests and investigations to determine if there's a reasonable assurance that the financial statements are materially correct in accordance with GAAP. I should mention they're not going to do an internal control test. Now, they will document the controls and need to feel comfortable that the controls are at least adequate to give them assurance, some level of assurance that they can rely on the financial results that they're seeing. So what's the board's role in that audit process? Well, they play a very important role. Including that they need to be assessing the financial health that is going to require, they're one of the voices that need to give input to the financial health, into the questions. So they should be invited into the process. And if they're invited into the process, they're going to help to ensure that that audit's done thoroughly and provides an unbiased point of view. That's not only going to benefit your nonprofit, but it's going to help instill confidence in your donors and your funding sources. By taking part of the audit, the board members are going to help identify even potential risks or even improvement opportunities that they can help make sure get implemented inside the organization's operations. What should you expect from your auditor? Well, if you're working with an auditor, it can be a bit daunting at first. It doesn't have to be that way, though. You want to make sure you have an audit firm who has a heart of a teacher, an interactive approach, so that they're willing to engage in meetings and having conversations where they can slow it down and use really simple language to take those complicated financial principles and break them down in a way that's accessible and easy to understand. And you have a part. Asking plenty of meaningful questions and creating a two-way dialogue is going to help make sure your audit is effective. Well, thank you for taking time to watch this video. I hope this gives you a better understanding of maybe how your board can be involved and what they can expect during an audit. I am very excited to offer you even more on this topic of nonprofit audits. I'm offering a free webinar coming soon. It's called Everything You Need to Know About Nonprofit Audits, and I've got 3 sessions available. So jump on my schedule and register for the one that works for you. I look forward to seeing you there. I'll link to the registration page down in the notes today. Thank you.